Okay, on the radio, it's this. Listen, guys, y'all, most of you's never been in meetings. You don't go to any kind of counseling, support groups, or nothing. You just go through life miserable as shit and accept the cards life dealt you, even though that's not what life dealt you. Man gave us this shitty life. But it's gambling. Make sure you gamble. Just put $1 down. You know, they're promoting shit that kills people's lives. You know, to hear alcoholics admit that they're an alcoholic, you know, like a dual diagnosis, and what I mean by that is our dual diagnosis by gambling and alcoholism. Go listen to some of those people talk about spending their whole child's trust fund, I guess, that they've set up for their college. And then the wife having to go scrounge everything up, get loans in order to get those children through that school, because that's been the whole lifetime goal. But the gambling persisted, and it got worse, and it destroyed them. So now, one of them particular that I'm talking about are struggling. The man is still struggling with gambling and alcohol. His wife's working 2 jobs, older, in order to pay for something that should have already been paid for. And this man and woman has to ride around. She has to hear those fucking commercials every day. Gamble, and they'll tell you. They can't say nothing. Nobody's going to listen to them. Every time they hear those commercials about gambling, all they can think about is their husband losing everything almost. Their child almost not getting to go to this university or whatever. And I'm not against it all. We tell you what it is. You need to know the truth and then know the reality. Both realities. You know, and it's just sad. It's called hypnotic rhythm. It's what it is. So what we have now is Christianity's gambling, pills, go make a lot of money, do whatever you want to do, don't worry about reading, writing, nothing. Just fuck off. That's what people are against me are for. You're insane, those of y'all out there. Tell them. Go take this video and go listen to what the fuck this man is saying. Everything that we hear is not good. It's not good. And the lottery, if it was, I know how much fucking lottery is sold. And they say they help the schools and shit. No, they don't. They help themselves. Y'all are fucking crazy. The alcohol is glorified just like the lottery. The pills are too. And those 3 destroy the families more than fucking cops, news. No, not news. We ain't even talked about that. You know, and that's the whole thing. And out of all those 3, you're going to have rehabs, you're going to have fucking hospitals, detoxes, morgues, funeral homes, schools, careers, universities built around the demise of that shit. Now, if you've got cannabis and hemp and shit, just those 2, you're going to have healthy people. You're not going to have people fucking up all the time. Because they're not. Look at me. That's why we can't get along, America. In the world, it's because generationally you've grown up in a fucking satanic system that you say is Jesus or whatever God it is that you have. It's disgusting the more and more that we get deeper in this, and how all these people, all of you combined, made a lot of money in this fucking Jesuit creation. You can't even get out of it long enough to look anywhere. Your whole life has been geared to make money. That's it. You don't have no spiritual life, nothing, just selfish shit. It's what it is. And if you say, well, I got my family, well, look at y'all together as a selfish unit. Another one, see? Unit. United Catholic Church, United Nations, United Way, United States. Family unit. See, they've destroyed the family unit. You know, we're not going to get better. Guys, listen, the radio, when it first came out, it was space and all kinds of stupid shit. It was nothing productive. Technology come out and they pushed typing and computers and all that shit into schools because they wanted the knowledge. They wanted the invention so then they could have their experts come in, pick that up, and then add to it. And then, truthfully, what we've done is this. Through our valedictorians, through these 12 grades, constellations, what we've done is your IQ of what they created in order to build this, you have been a part to this, whether it being in some kind of technology or something, no matter how big or small. You know, we're laying the foundation for this new world order. And what they did is they gave us, you know, money, possessions, vacations, sports, professional shit, fake experts, you know. And then we look at that and that's what we want. That's all. America's just about making money. Jesus is nowhere around. Y'all need to understand that shit. It is disgusting to know that people call themselves Christians, never read scripture, never study, never fellowship, never do anything for somebody that supposedly died for you, and you stomp all over them every day because you go with the norm. In scripture it says the norm's wrong. The minority, which, you know, is going to be only a few people, are going to be shunned. Hey, I know what that means. And then as a whole, Christianity, if they all heard this, would say, no, he's wrong. We got grace. We're all going to heaven. So Lil Nas is going to heaven. Going down there and sucking off Satan and shit. See all them children. He even said he does it for the children, to pull them in. So what they did is he went around to all them schools with that catchy song and went out there and then bam, here's Satan. Because they know those children are going to look at it. And a high percentage of them, come on buddy, and a high percentage of them are going to fall into the shit. And they are, but they don't even need that. Disney is what's turning everything into Satanism. It is. Androgyny. These families, you know, they live the law of reversal, which, you know, you raise your, it's what it is. There's nothing else, okay? They're a whole nother breed of whatever. They're not even human. They have human cavities, but their mind and their subconscious is from somewhere else. You know, to kill people like they do and to create the pills and the alcohol and the gambling and to throw it out there and then to normalize it on the radio and create careers around it and shit. We're pretty fucking stupid to not be able to go, wait a minute. So this man has almost 7 years against the pharmacy, television, movies, all that shit, studied his ass off. He's against all of it. But he's saying we can't just fucking turn our back because we're so deep in it. So maybe we need to listen to him. No, I've got my career, got my money-making job. Job comes from Job because his life was shitty. And it was. You know, but Job's pride. See, everybody that's against me is displaying the same pride that Job had. And I've told people this. I keep telling people, you're going to lose every fucking thing you've got not listening to me. Some of y'all you just fucking keep getting worse like an alcoholic. And y'all keep telling yourself it's not bad, just like an alcoholic. Worse. You won't let nobody in your little fucking pathetic circle and say, please help me. Just like an alcoholic. So just like an alcoholic, you're going to go on to the bitter end and say, oh God, please. And that's what alcoholics do. And not until you get jammed up and get around some people to where you can fucking open up, spill your beans about how shitty you've been. Because y'all think about it, you do. If you're thinking about how things could be different, then that's the beginning process of recovery, with or without alcohol, because everybody's got alcoholic behavior. When you ignore somebody, when you don't listen, when you make fun of them, talk shit about them, blame them and all that shit, that's alcoholic behavior. And that's the motherfuckers coming at me. So it's shitty, you know, and I don't want it. But I mean, I have to have sympathy and empathy because I was once over there on the other side and I'm out of it. It's crazy as shit, dude, that we can't even look. I can now. I can look at the trees and the leaves starting to breathe and to vibrate and to grow and to reach for that sunlight because it's right over its head. They're all reaching for the light. They can't reach flying around and shit. It's not real. You got to get the fuck outside, cut that shit off, cut it. You cannot witness and see the kingdom of heaven from here with all those substances within us. Satan's job is to get in their head and normalize all that shit. And sex and all this other stuff. And it's disgusting. It is fucking sick This whole thing has been by design. You know, Republicans, y'all can't even fucking get out of your career and money and retirement and all that shit long enough. You know, you did good for you in this world. Did you do anything for Jesus, though? That's the main thing. Write it out. Who did you live this life for? You or Jesus, if you claim Jesus. If you don't give a fuck, you don't count. But this is to you religious folks. If you are serious about where you're going, then you're going to write out who you gave yourself to in this life. Only you can do that. I'll help you do it. You'll lose your fucking mind. No, we're all going to heaven. Yeah, I know. That's what we all say. It's what we all say. We've been groomed to say that, and we don't question authority, and we don't question God. When I started questioning everything, this is what happened. When you don't question, you stay behind the fucking immunity herd immunity of ignorance is what it is. Anyways, I gotta go. I love you.